welcome back to the channel. Super caracoles, caracoles, caraculos. All right, so it's April 22nd. I'm going to talk about something real quick. This information is going to expire basically this week, so use it as soon as you can, whatever. But I was talking about it, I think it was literally just yesterday, that we have a 92. Today is a good day to put all. Unfortunately, I put all my money on the 95. I saw 95. I was like, I don't expect it to go any lower. This might come back to bite me in the ass. I can't. This is my alt account, so it's not a big deal. But just thought you guys should know today, this Sunday, is a good day to put all of your eggs in this one basket because the chances of it going back to 100 are usually pretty fair. I don't know if it is, just saying, but if it goes over 100, now you're getting like over almost 8%, or you might be getting a little more. So hey, just throwing that out there. The purpose of this video, if I don't put it on the thumbnail, is the wish event, because we've had some discussion on the Discord over this box. I didn't do a good job, I don't think, the first time I saw it. And here's why I don't think I did a good job on it. Because this Wish Relic album only gives you 10 shards per this rotation. Unless there's ever another rotation where you get one of these Wish Pack 2s, okay? So if there's another way to get the Wish Pack 2, you can accelerate it. If there's a Wish Pack 2 that you pay, you can accelerate what I'm talking about here. If an event comes out and it gives you a Wish Pack 2, you can accelerate it there. All I'm saying is, because this is now a constant, this is the second week of this happening, then that means that this is going to stay, and that moving forward, just we're going to keep this what we're talking about right now in this little bubble. This, I didn't even know what the hell I was looking at, to be honest, when I first saw it. One of our YouTube members went ahead and said, "Hey, you stupid as fuck," and I was like, I told you guys, it's okay to call me out, because I will eventually get to it, and I'll be like, yo, I fucked up. Let's go ahead and at least put it out there that, hey, we could fix it, or we can like reset the course back to the right direction, especially if I make a mistake, because I don't want to make mistakes, or at least I don't want to guide you guys in the wrong direction. So in here, actually, this is really good. I didn't actually even see this. There's a leadership one here, but in order to get even the first initial relic, you need 40 pieces. So for the leadership alone, right, for just probably 8 leadership, if we go to like the very bottom, it might be 8, it might be 6, it might be something super low, you need 40 pieces. So should you start doing this now? Well, let's take a look at the Haunmuwu Ding frag, right? So you're gonna get 40 shards immediately out of that, or you're gonna get a Medal of Honor, 40 frags immediate. This is here literally if you already have everything. Then you might want to get these, and you already have these, right? Like if you have everything, this is what that's there for. So do you want to even worry about that now? Fuck no. Fuck no. These are some triple S relics. They're all pretty good because they're hard to find. Where do we get them? We get them from this one's actually not that hard to find because of this. This is why this is not hard to find, because you can get it right here in the relic forge. So that's good. Do we care about this one? Do we put high priority on this one? Offering speed? Yeah, maybe your soul offering speed is important to you, especially if you want to hit your wish week harder. If you're doing wish week and you're having problems getting your 180 wishes, this might be good for you. So you got to think, how early am I in my account, or how late am I in my account, or how many of these do I even have, right? How many how many dings do you have? How many how dings? Jesus Christ. I try so hard. How many dings do you have? Okay. The soul offering speed is really good because obviously the faster you can get those orbs, you can get the souls to cook, you can obviously get, you know, more wishes at the end of it. So during the soul offering event, you get about um 8 coins, 8 wish coins from top to bottom after getting 240 points. So page 1 or 0 of 5. So for example, like this is going to be your 0 of 5 for this. This one drops 2 coins I'm seeing right here, right? That's it. It's dropping 2. First one's 1 coin, the second one's another coin at 90, and then at 120 you get 2 coins, and then 2, and then it stops at the RF when it hits the RF right here. So if you want to hit that one harder because it gives you, you know, that many coins. And then so if you get to like page 3, that's a what is that, 8? That's like almost 25 coins right there. And then if you go ahead and you purchase, you buy 5 right here, this is totally worth the 2400. So if you buy that, get that. I know this isn't like in everybody's budget or anything like that, but if I have to, I'll do this. Like I'll get this to get an EOH on on my account. Like I will. That's my personal point of view on it or whatever. But this guy right here will help you get to that. I spent a lot of time talking about it. So that's a 8% speed on those souls. So, you know, it reduces it by a lot. And if you get them prepped the week in advance, or even further, because like if I show you guys right now, I'm prepping for this upcoming week. Like this is a Mahakala. You don't have to take it now. The only thing you have to do is just deal with this exclamation. That's how important like the ding is. The H ding, the ho ding. The whole damn thing is, you know, that's how important like getting your speed to be. Let's take a look at this one. This one is offering you museum medals gain. That's not important. Museum medals gained, also not important. And then this is nothing. You don't have to worry about this one like at all. Let's look at the stamps. Okay. This is why this is. Let's take a look at this. America, no, don't care. America black tabs, no, don't care. Now, if you're in America right now for the first time, this may be good because now you're in America, you're getting blue cards. It's helpful. Now, it won't be helpful later. Trust me, it won't be helpful later. This right here, America black tabs, yes, it'll help now because you're going into America. So if you got your 30 shards. Sorry, your 40 shards, and then you put it in there, you're gonna see instant payoff. This isn't gonna be 15. This is actually gonna be less because this is currently at. I clearly had two of them. Where did I get it? Probably from the Lotto Machine 1. Correct. That is probably exactly where it came from, or even here. Actually, shit. You can get it from here too. That's pretty good. So it has the Medal of Honor right here at a 0.76% chance. So you could try your luck on trying to get that one when you go into this. I also noticed that the ding is in here as well. So you could technically try your luck here in the Grandmaster Scrolls, but there's a lot. The Grandmaster Scroll has a wide berth of these. There's a lot going on there, and those are also at extremely low percentage. So we're gonna ignore the Grandmaster Scrolls because we're talking about something that we can get right now. So it's like guaranteed you can get it. So this is good if you want the medals in your museum, because if you're trying to worry about getting Athena's heart, 15 right now, if you just started, you know, your America adventure, or even wherever you're at right now, because the best time to start something is always now. So you can go ahead and you would be getting 15 per day or whatever the output is, and then so that'll help. Now the Faust, this is good for production. So and then the typo has a 10% chance to get you some white tabs. That's really nice. Those two things are really nice. So this right here is what basically makes it for me a triple S. Let's see what the stamps do. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That is really good. If you're If you're just starting out, this one's even better than that America one. So this one right now is beating the Medal of Honor, in my opinion. Is it easy to access? Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty easy to access. You can even go even crazier by going and putting in your RF points and putting more points into it. You know, in this general direction, you can go ahead and hook that up. So you might get lucky if you go into its rating. So what is it? It's a civilization. So you just click here and you make sure that when you do, you make sure you're asking, you're requesting your wishes to be in civilization to bolster your chance to get more. So this one's right now the Ding and the Faust, right? This one's called the Faust. This one's pretty good. The Faust is pretty good. The Ding for if you want Eye of Horses. So that one's, it's up to you. If you're not having issues making the wish event, the 180, then then obviously this one's not a priority. If you're not in America for the first time, this is not a priority. If this beats this one though. I think this beats this one 100% because you're always going to have benefit from this one because it's always going to give you, the Faust is always going to give you production. From the moment you open it up and the moment you upgrade it, it's always going to give you production. Where this is going to give you stats. It's just going to give you HP, attack, and rush. And then it's going to give you this output and then these two if you're in Merca. So the only real value here is just the medals and then obviously some hard stats, which it's not even giving you the defensive part of the hard stats. So it's giving you 3 parts of the 4 hard stats, right? Moving on. The Guy's Hand. The Guy's Hand gives you a lot of attack. It gives you defeat. Okay, so this is these 3 things right here are really good. They're really good. Defeat Hitman, get you X amount of white taps. The thing is that I think it's showing you at fully leveled up, and that's because I don't have any shards of this guy. Where do I get it? From anywhere, okay? From basically everywhere. I don't have this at all. What more white tabs is okay. More demon chests and awakened, more white tabs. This is really good for like it to be like a 2S right here. So that's pretty damn good. Let's see what this. Whew. Okay, so now you put this in the stone quarry section, whatever, and yeah, this is beautiful. Wow, this is really good. This is really good. This pairs really well with the production one over here, the Faust. So the versatility of this one is that you don't have to put it in anywhere. You can put this into a museum. If you get it to the 6-star and then you awaken it, you can put it into a museum, and it'll still be giving you the 10% output. And let's see, what does it give you? Oh my God, it'll give you 44% output. That's almost 50%. That's almost 50% right there. That's really strong. It's really good. This one's really good, and it doesn't need to be, and it's flexible. It's flexible because it can go into other areas. Now this one is not flexible, but it's giving you something that happens once a day right here, the Hitman stuff. It's giving you something that you're consistently using, which is attack, and then it's also giving you the output, and then it's giving you another type of output, but you have to put it in the quarry. But that's okay. This means to be there. So let's look at the Buddha, the gilded Buddha. So these stats are okay. Nothing impressive about this at all to me, unless you are focusing on damage. Like, holy crap, I need damage, and I no longer need resources. Like, I'm good on resources. This is giving you power. Hopefully it'll give you medals. Not giving you medals, not giving you anything that you're gonna need, because okay, so these stats must be really freaking good. Okay, because this right here, you're gonna leave Barata and you're not gonna come back, and this is gonna be useless for you. Like, orange card drops, but when you leave, you're not gonna need the cards. The rush, sure, the rush is good if you're doing the time travel stuff. Barata's giving me a hard time right now in the time traveling section. So this is like literally what it's good for. So this is basically giving you 280, because if you take the 24K divided by the 600 and then you multiply it by 7, hopefully I did the math there right, because that's how I did it on the calculator. There's no way I was gonna do that there's no way I was gonna do it off the top of my head, and there's no way I was gonna get it right off the top of my head if I did that math. Um, if that math is correct, but it's saying 280, so it's 280. This is glass cannon build stuff. I don't. This would be last in my opinion. These three right here, this 1, 2, 3, and you can choose whatever you want in your what you need, right? And then I would even go for this one and then this one last out of the outer rim. That's what I would go for. So now let's take a look at the book. And the book, you're not going to be getting these immediately. We already went over that. It takes you 40 shards to just get the gold overall, and then you're probably going to get peanuts when it comes to the leadership. Unlock Mirage Enlightenment. I don't know what that is, so I just went into the wiki, and the wiki is saying that you're getting +5 leadership at Awakened when this is max tier stat preview, and it says unlock Mirage Enlightenment. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really wish I knew, but I don't. So that I could help you guys make a better, educated decision, right? But unfortunately, this is all I have in front of me. So in Species War, all minion defense, placed in Biozilla, this is really fucking good. This is really good. This is really good because it's not a specific. It's not like saying hamster. It's not saying mantis. It's not saying koi fish or any of that shit. This is generic. Generic 6% defense to all minions. That's beautiful. In this doesn't matter, and then more damage. So this one, if this one almost has a triple S rating just on this right here, if you value your species war stuff, right? So this is really good on that, and that's where it's gonna go. By the way, it's gonna live only in the display of the Biozilla, where the Biozilla is like in the club section, where it's like if you guys haven't seen it, that's where it's gonna go. So if you're not there yet, you may not worry about that, but the leadership, that's something that's pretty important. That's really important. This right here, the wish is made, it's just giving you defenses and stuff like that. I worry not about those two at all. I just don't. So that's this in a nutshell. I'm actually going to start working on trying to get this for the leadership. But I do appreciate this a lot because your minions, the deeper you go, the more defense they get, the better for them it is. And that means that you're taking less damage. That means you're taking less losses. Less losses means more attacks, less time in the recovery of the healing tank, whatever. So it's allowing you more time to play the game, I guess, and more leadership. Obviously, you're hitting harder and you're going deeper, and then we all like to go deeper, huh? So here we go. This is the second one after you've completely cleared that one. Okay, so you need 280 shards of this, and you only get 10. So that's basically 28 rotations of this event so that you can get this and start moving on to the next one. So now you can start picturing what that means. Getting this to the max tier is going to be rough. You're not going to see any of the benefits immediately. And then you're going to have to work on this one, the same thing. And then you're going to have to come over here. And I mean, I'm already exhausted. I don't even want to look at this because it doesn't matter. Comedic, like, okay, that's fine. This stuff, when I feel like these ones right here shouldn't even have this. Like, it shouldn't have any comedic stuff. Like, this is nice. Sim, that's fine. Sim stuff is like, okay, fine, whatever. But when the hell are we gonna go back to those areas, right? So this is not worth it. This is, if you started today, you're gonna never see, if you started the game today and you got this today, you would still not get the full value. I mean, yeah, you would, but you would if you got this today, like if you got this relic. But if you started today to start trying to get this climb, by the time you get to this one, you'll never need the benefits for this. That's what I meant. So that one's just stupid. I think this relic is stupid. Mutant gene research speed 5.4% is really important, and that would be the only reason. And I wish I knew what this Osiris Judgment is, but this is really good for the speed up for mutant form. So if you're at like 9 days, or sorry, T9, and it takes you whatever, maybe 18 months to freaking do one requirement, then this would be really good, because this would help out insane. This would be days, like just chunks of days off of your research, which would be amazing. So this is a super late one, which makes sense, because that's the only thing that I see of value in it. Tell me if I'm wrong, please. This all minion attack 2.4% is really huge. Quantum amp production 7.2%. That's really good too. And then I don't know what this is. Troop heart stats plus 30 per 60. That's pretty good. This is a stack check kind of item in minion sim. Troop HP 9%, huge. Defense 9%, huge. And sure, 1, 2, and then all of this is really good for this, and it gives you some fame. That's about it. Is this worth it? I think Twisted was saying this before, and I think I didn't understand him before because I was not in this mindset. But I think if you can put it in the comment section, Twist, you can let me know if this is what you meant. That you're going to get 4 shards of this, and once you get some of the leadership, you're going to go and start working around the outside. And if you're a new player, you should probably start working around the outside and then do the 4 shards and then finish whatever the hell you were doing on the outside. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I don't think you should start immediately jumping into the middle if you're a new account holder. If you're a new account holder, this one's really, really good. If you're a new account holder, this one's really, really good too, because you're getting your rocks. This is really good. Rocks is one of the foundational things. Every single thing the pawns and all that other crap uses, all this uses rocks. Uses rocks. It's all necessary. So getting more rocks makes you upgrade your pawn, or not your pawn, your everything. Your everything, right? Everything in this little guy right here. So that's good. Getting your black tap output is really good too, because everything in here costs fucking money. Costs money. So that one's really important. But rocks is very, very, very isolated to just these 5 things right here, where black tabs are useful in that covers these 5 plus everything else out. So priority number 1, if you really wanted like that hard, detailed thought process behind it, this is the one. You would want to get this one first. The Faust. The Faust would be number 1 on my book out of all of these. If you are having a problem getting your wishes are gonna get you an Eye of Horus at the end of the whole thing, then this one might overtake this one, because you still have ways to get black tabs. You just do. Reason for not purchasing the Faust. There is reason for it, for skipping that and going straight into the ding, because the ding will give you a better chance at getting closer to that Eye of Horus, which I think is equally as important, if not more, than black tabs. Everything's symbiotic. Black tabs and Eye of Horus, because you're gonna need money to take those Eye of Horuses and turn them into something with your weapons, right? Also, you may find out that you just started your account and you don't even have all the materials to get your Eye of Horuses anyway. So maybe that's gonna cause you to walk away from that investment, right? You might be like, well, I do need black tabs because I don't have enough of these open, and they're costing me way too much money. So get that. Maybe you have the museum and you can't open them because it's just too damn expensive. Now you're thinking, okay, well, let me go ahead and grab me the Faust. So yeah, man, I would prioritize these 3 right now. And that was probably a seriously long video on just that one pack. On just that one pack. That's on the Discord. We talk about it. We talk about it. We go over it quite a bit. We ping pong back ideas back and forth. Oh, for this, for that reason, that for that reason. I took what we've been talking about in the Discord and I put it in my brain and I let it process a little bit, marinate a little bit, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to make a video because I don't think a lot of you are in the Discord, which is fine, or maybe a lot of you guys don't even ask. Maybe a lot of you just go in here and be like, okay, well, this is the first one. I'm just going to get the first one. And you're happy with that. And that's oh fucking okay. Do that shit. But if you wanted to find something that was a little better, like what if you accidentally came in here and you're like, well, I'm a huge fan of like this corner because I like clocks and I like the 2 o'clock position. And you just automatically click here and you're like, I put no thought into it, right? Like who, like hopefully you're not that person that I just made up, because there's a possibility that person exists. Don't be that person. This is an X right here. This is a no. And this is a and these 3 are like my go-tos, my go-threes. I hope I helped in any way possible make your decision better. And if you've already made your decision now, think about it for the next time it rotates around, and it's okay. And it is okay. It is okay for you to disagree with me. It is okay for you to have picked something that I didn't. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's just a game. You guys have real life issues outside of a video game. So take care of those first and then come back here and be like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hopefully that helped. I'll see you guys on the next one.